So do you also want to convert your blogs into videos? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to build an AI agent to auto-repurpose blogs into videos. So like you, I also wish to convert my blogs into short videos. So to do this, I've simply created this amazing automation where what is going to happen is that as soon as a new blog is published on my WordPress account, automatically my AI agent, which is OpenAI, is going to generate me the video script. And then with the help of HeyGen, we are going to create an avatar video using the same video script, and we are going to add that video into our Google Drive account. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between WordPress, my AI agent, which is OpenAI, HeyGen, and then Google Drive. And to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to build an AI agent that automatically transforms your blog post into engaging videos with the help of tools like OpenAI, HeyGen, and Google Drive. So what is going to happen is this is going to extract the content from your blog post. OpenAI is going to generate a short video script, and further with the help of HeyGen, we are going to create a short video for the same. So as you can see that I've already done this. I've created a blog for this video, and over here you can see a video for the same has been created. I'm just going to download this video and show you this video which we have created. So over here you can see that this is the video which we have created with the help of HeyGen. So as you can see, you can also create videos like this for your own business. Whenever you're going to post a blog using that same blog, a video is going to be created with the help of HeyGen, and that video would be added right over here in your Google Drive account. You can further post it on different social media platforms. So if you also want to create this amazing automation, then for that you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So to do this, we are going to add a tab right over here, and now I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we're going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free, and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account, and now it is opening my dashboard. And to get started with this automation, we simply have to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to build an AI agent to auto repurpose blogs into videos. And then we're simply going to click on this button which says create, and with this we have successfully created this workflow, and with this we have successfully opened the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by a trigger, and that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of a trigger in a particular workflow. And to get started, we are simply going to select a trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm simply going to select it as WordPress. So I'm just going to search for WordPress and select it. And now for the trigger event, we are simply going to select it as new post published. And now it is giving me a webhook URL. So we're going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our WordPress account and our Pabbly Connects workflow. So what we're going to do is I'm simply going to copy this webhook URL, and then we have to follow the help text, and it is saying visit plugins, add new page inside WordPress admin area. Search for VP webhook in the search bar. So what you have to do is you have to open your WordPress account, and over here you have to go towards this plugins, and over here you have to install a plugin. For that you have to go towards this add plugin and install a plugin which is VP webhooks. I have already installed this plugin plugin which is VP Webhooks. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you the plugin which I have installed, which is VP Webhooks. So as you can see that I have already installed this plugin and it is already activated. You first have to install this and then activate it right from here. And once you're going to do all of this, you're going to get the option of VP Webhooks right over here in your settings tab. So you have to go towards this VP Webhooks. And after coming over here towards this VP Webhooks, what we have to do is we simply have to go towards this send data. And after coming over here towards this send data, what we have to do is from the left side, we have to look for post created. And over here, you can see the webhooks which I've already added, but I'm just going to add a new. For that, I'm just going to click on this add webhook URL. And now it is asking me for the webhook name. So let's say that I'm just going to name this webhook as blogs into videos. All right. So I'm just going to name this webhook as blog into videos. So first, what we're going to do is I'm just going to name my webhook. So I'm simply going to enter my webhook name. And now for the webhook URL, we are simply going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow. And now we have to click on this add for post create. And once we're going to click on this add for post create button, automatically our webhook URL will be added right over here in this VP Webhooks. And as you can see that I've simply added this webhook URL. And now after adding this webhook URL, we have to go towards this three dots and then we have to go towards this settings. And after coming over here towards these settings, we have to select this trigger on selected post as post. And now for the initial post status change, we have to select it as published, because what I want is that as soon as the post is published, then only this webhook URL or this workflow should be triggered. All right, now we're going to move on forward and click on this save settings. And after clicking on the save settings, it is saying settings saved. So with this, we have successfully connected our WordPress account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is saying waiting for a webhook response. And in the notes, it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So I'm just going to go towards the left side of the bar, towards the post, and then towards this all post section. And now I'm just going to add a post. For that, I'm just going to click on add post button given right over here. And now I'm just going to enter the post title and the body of the post. And yes, over here you can see that I've successfully entered the body and the title. And I'm simply going to click on this button which says publish. And once we're going to click on this publish, with this we have successfully published our post. And over here you can see that I'm just going to view this post by going over towards this permalink. And over here you can see that this is the post which we created. And now what has happened is that the details of the same has been sent towards my webhook URL. And yes, over here you can see that Pabbly has captured the response for the same. You can see the post title, and also you are going to get the permalink where you can see the post body too. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now whenever new post is published on my WordPress account, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered. Now we're going to move on further towards our action step. I'm just going to select my action application as OpenAI. So I'm just going to search for OpenAI right over here and select it. And after selecting my action application for the action event, I'm simply going to select it as ChatGPT and click on this connect. Now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your OpenAI account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can simply click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the token. And to get this token, we are simply going to follow the help text, and it is saying kindly visit your OpenAI API key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So I'm simply going to go towards this OpenAI API key page to get my API key. And once we're going to click on this OpenAI API key page, we are just going to open this API key page. And after opening this API key page, what we have to do is we are simply going to go towards this green button which says create new secret key. And that is asking me for the key name. So I'm simply going to enter my key name as blogs to videos. So I'm simply going to enter my key name right over here. And after entering my key name, I'm simply going to select the project and click on this create secret key button. And now once we're going to click on this create secret key button, over here my key has been created. So I'm simply going to copy this key and paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting this key, I'm simply going to click on this save. And with this, we have successfully connected our OpenAI account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the AI model. So for the AI model, I'm simply going to select it as GPT-4. You can select any another of your choice. And now it's asking me to enter the prompt. So I'm simply going to enter my prompt right over here. And as you can see that I've simply entered my prompt. And now over here in the prompt, I'm just going to add the blog title and the blog content. All right. So I'm simply going to add both of these details details right over here. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to enter the blog title and content manually by typing it like this, but instead we're going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected WordPress as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm simply going to map the title, and then for the content I'm just going to map the permalink right over here. So I'm simply going to map the title, and now I'm just going to map the content with the help of this permalink. So I'm just going to look for the permalink and map it. And after mapping both of these details, I'm simply going to click on this blue button which says save and send test request. And once we're going to click on the save and send test request using these blog details, automatically my AI agent is going to generate me the script. And over here you can see the script has been generated for 30 seconds. And now using this script, I'm just going to create a video with the help of HeyGen. For that, what we're going to do is I'm just going to add another action step. And now for the action application, we're just going to select it as HeyGen. So I'm just going to search for HeyGen and select it right over here. And now for the action event, I'm simply going to select it as create a avatar video and click on this connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your HeyGen account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can simply click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now once again it is asking me for the API key. So it is saying to get the API key, click on space settings, navigate to API, and then you're going to get the API token. Alright, so I'm just going to open my HeyGen account, and now from here I'm just going to go towards the settings. For that, I'm just going to click on this button, and over here I'm just going to go towards the settings, subscription and API, and then over here towards the HeyGen API. And over here's my API token. I'm simply going to copy this API token, and then we're going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting this API token, I'm simply going to click on this button which says save. And with this, we have successfully created a connection between our HeyGen account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me for the avatar ID, so I'm simply going to select my avatar which I want in the video, which is Nick. So I'm just going to look for Nick right over here, and as you can see, Nick in black shirt, so I'm just going to select it. Now it is asking me for the style, so I'm simply going to select it as normal. You can select any according to your choice, alright. And now it is asking me for the input text. So over here in the input text, I'm just going to enter the script which my OpenAI generated. Now we're going to move on further. For the voice, I'm just going to select it as Nick once again. So I'm just going to look for Nick right over here too, and as you can see the same, so I'm simply going to select it. And now for the text, I'm simply going to select it as yes. And now for the caption, I'm just going to select it as yes. And now if you want, you can definitely select it as no too. It is asking me for the width, so I want the width of the video to be this, so I'm just going to enter the same. And now for the height also, I'm just going to keep it as 720. And after entering all of these details, we are simply going to click on this blue button which says save and send test request. And once we're going to click on this save and send test request, it is going to give me the response something like this. So it has given me the video ID but also error. So what is going to happen is that the video is not going to create instantly right over here. I'm just going to open my HeyGen account. We're going to go back towards our dashboard, and over here in the dashboard you can see the video is 32% ready. So what is going to happen is that this video is going to get ready in few minutes. So that is the reason that it is giving me error right over here. So what we have to do is that right now we can wait till this video is getting ready, right? But what is going to happen is that when this workflow is going to run in real time, how are we going to wait? Because we are going to add some few action step below this action. Then how we are going to wait? For that, I'm just going to add a delay in this workflow, and to add a delay in this workflow, I'm just going to add another action step. And now for the action application, I'm simply going to select it as delay. So it is a feature by Pabbly which helps you to add delay in the workflow. And now for the action event, I'm simply going to select it as add time delay and click on this connect. And now it is saying how much time do you want to put the delay in the workflow. So for that, I'm just going to select it as delay for, and then I'm just going to select the minutes right over here, and now I'm just going to enter the value which is 10. So I want to delay this workflow with 10 minutes. So I'm just going to enter the same and click on this save and send test request. With this, we have successfully delayed this workflow till 10 minutes. So over here, you have to keep in mind that you put the delay according to the video length which you have given to HeyGen. So over here, I have given it the video length of 30 to 50 seconds. So that is the reason I have put the delay of 10 minutes. So it is going to take maximum 10 minutes to get this video ready, which is 32% ready till now. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to add another action step till then. Till this video is going to get ready, I'm just going to set up my flow. For the action application, I'm just going to select it as HeyGen once again. So I'm just going to search for HeyGen and select it. And now for the action event, I'm simply going to select it as retrieve a video and click on this connect. Once again, I've already connected my HeyGen account. So I'm simply going to click on this select existing connection and then save. And now it is asking me for the video ID. So over here, instead of selecting the video ID manually, you can simply map it. Then for that, you have to switch on this mapping button and map this video ID from the response of your previous step, which was HeyGen. Over here, we have received the video ID, so I'm just going to map it. And once we map this video ID, now this has turned dynamic. So now we are not going to click on the save and send test request directly. So we have to wait for a few minutes till the video is getting ready, and then only we are going to click on this save and send test request. And now you can see the video is ready. So first, I'm just going to show you the video, and over here you can see the video. So as you can see, with the help of the same script which we given, the video is ready, right? So now what we're going to do is I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and we're going to retrieve this video. And over here you can see that we have successfully received the video URL right over here, and also the video URL captions. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to add this video URL in my Google Drive account. For that, I'm just going to add another action step right over here. And now for the action application, we are simply going to select it as Google Drive. And then for the action event, I'm simply going to select it as upload a file. So I'm simply going to search for it and select it and click on this connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Google Drive account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can simply click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this blue button which says sign in with Google. And once we're going to click on this blue button, over here I'm just going to select my Gmail account, with the help of which I'm just going to connect my Google Drive account. And after selecting my Gmail account, Pabbly is asking me for some permissions. So I'm simply going to click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because my data is secure with Pabbly. And once we're going to click on this allow, with this we have successfully connected our Google Drive account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the URL which I want to upload. So I'm simply going to map this URL, which is the video URL. Now we're going to move on further. It is asking me for the folder ID. So to get this folder ID, I'm just going to open my Google Drive account, and I'm simply going to copy this URL right over here and paste it right over here in this folder ID. And as you can see, the folder ID is after this folders. So we are going to erase everything which is before this folders. So I'm just going to simply erase this, and this is my folder ID. And now it is asking me for the file name. So for the file name, let's say I'm just going to map the title right over here. I'm just going to keep the file name as the title of my blog. And after entering all of these details, I'm simply going to click on this blue button which says save and send test request. Alright, and as soon as we're going to click on the save and send test request button right over here, automatically this video URL with this file name will be uploaded on our Google Drive account. And as you can see, success. So now I'm just going to open my Google Drive account and check for the video uploaded there. So I'm just going to open my Google Drive account, and I'm simply going to refresh it to check for the video uploaded. And yes, over here you can see the video has been uploaded. So I'm just going to open this video, and once again I'm just going to download the video and show that this is the same video which we created right now with the help of our HeyGen account. So I'm just going to show you the video, and over here you can see that the video is downloaded. So I'm just going to open it, and over here you can see that this is the same video which we created with the help of our HeyGen account. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now whenever we are going to post a new blog on our WordPress account, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered. OpenAI is going to generate me a short script using that same blog content. HeyGen is going to create an avatar video using the same script generated by OpenAI. Further, we are going to get that video and add that video in our Google Drive account. So yes, all of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. Automatically, all of this is going to happen in backend, and we just have to sit back and relax. So yes, this was it for the video. And if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching, everyone.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.